Hello everyone, it's Anna, and today I don't know what got into me. I decided that for some reason it would be a great idea to show you all of my unread books. I don't know what came over me. This is gonna take a very long time, so just gonna introduce myself. My name is Anna. If you don't know who I am, I run this channel, Book Sawyer. I make videos about theater and books, and I love doing so. I love them both, but I'm trying out some new lighting, so maybe this looks better than the usual awful quality. So let's just get into it. I'm going through sections here, and the first section I have is graphic novels. In no particular order, we have Spider-Man: The Vengeance of Venom, Almost American Girl by Robin Ha, Nightwing by Tim Seeley, Javier Fernandez, and Chris Sudamater, Hey Kiddo by Jared L. Karoska. So next we're moving into sequels. This is sequels of any genre. Most of these are sequels to books that I've read, but some of them are not. Wandering Star by Romana Russell, Return to the Isle of the Lost by Melissa De La Cruz, Leah on the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli, both Water Tower and Surface, both by James Morris, The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey, and both City of Ashes and City of Glass, both by Cassandra Clare. Next, we have a pretty short stack of historical fiction. We have The Girl You Left Behind by Jojo Moyes, The Last Letter from Your Lover, and The Peacock Emporium, both also by Jojo Moyes, Claire de Lune by Jetta Carlson, and The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. Next, we have a pretty short stack again of mysteries or thriller. Whispers by Belva Plain, Home by Harlan Coben, The Couple Next Door by Sherry LaPena, Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco, A Study in Charlotte, Brittany Cavallero, The Reversal by Michael Conley, A Simple Favor by Darcy Bell, The Woman in the Window by A.J. Finn. And next we have three stacks of either new fantasy series, so like the first book in a fantasy series, or fantasy standalones. A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab, which I can't believe I haven't read yet. I'm like the only person on the planet that hasn't read this. Shatter Me, The Lightning Thief, Seventh Son by Joseph Delaney, which is the first two books in the Last Apprentice series kind of like combined. Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, Fury Born by Claire Legrand, The Book of Speculation by Erica Soiler, Romanov by Nadine Brandis, Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, Scythe by Neil Schusterman, Divergent by Veronica Roth, The Ember and the Ashes by Saba Tahir, Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Engen, The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey, The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black, The Night Circus by Erin Morgan, The Wicked Deep by Shia Earnshaw, Star Wars Heir to the Empire by Timothy Zahn, An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green, Wonder Woman Warbringer by Leigh Bardugo. Next we have some nonfiction books. Acting for the Camera by Tony Barr, My Dear Hamilton by Stephanie Dre and Laura Camo, The Boys' War by Jim Murphy, On Writing by Stephen King, The Tudor Kings and Queens by Alice Wolfe. The only section I'm abridging in this video is middle grade, because a lot of my middle grade books are like in a completely different section, so I can't like get them all right now. If you want me to make a whole separate video on all my middle grade books, like I'd be happy to. Growing Up with Aloha by Kirby Larson, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling, plus like I have most of this series, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, Part of Your World by Liz Braswell, The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling, and Lost in the City by Kathleen Odell. Next we have a couple of plays. Fences by August Wilson, All My Sons by Arthur Miller, The Merry Wives of Windsor and Much Ado About Nothing, both by the iconic William Shakespeare, and The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. Actually, this is not a play, this is a classic. I'm sorry. So next we start the by far largest category of unread books I have, which is my contemporary and romance books. So The Pact by Jodi Picoult, More Than You Know by Jennifer Grayson, Paris for One by Jojo Moyes, Mercy by Jodi Picoult, Come the Spring by Julie Garwood, 1+1 by Jojo Moyes, Safe Haven by Nicholas Sparks, An Abundance of Catherines by John Green, At Home at Mitford by Jan Caron, The Storyteller by Jodi Picoult, If You Leave Me by Crystal Hannah Kim, which I did DNF, but I don't think it was the right time for me to read it, so I am planning on giving it a second chance sometime. And both A Dog's Purpose and A Dog's Way Home by W. Bruce Cameron. 5 Feet Apart by Rachel Lippincott, The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli, This Is How It Always Is by Lori Frankel, Far From the Tree by Robin Benway, Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan, A Map for Wreck Girls by Jessica Taylor, More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera, A Day in December by Josie Silver, Suicide Notes by Beautiful Girl, The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks, Harlem Falls by Jodi Picoult, What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera, Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle, Ship of the Brides by Jojo Moyes, Vanishing Acts by Jodi Picoult, History's All You Left Me by Adam Silvera, Little Woman by Louisa May Alcott, Meet Cute by various authors, Tell Me Lies by Carola Lovering, Beartown by Frederick Backman, On the Come Up by Angie Thomas, All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han, and The Spark of Light by Jodi Picoult. And finally, we have just a couple miscellaneous books. Doctor Who Character Encyclopedia by various authors. What to Do About Mean Girls by Ian Dushner. Riverdale the Day Before by Nicole Ostow. Finally, The Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis. So there you have it. Those are all of my unread books. I can't believe I just showed them all to you. Yeah, my bed is literally covered in books. But honestly, isn't that all of our dreams? Yeah. So thank you all so much for watching. I love you all, and I hope that you all have a great day. Goodbye.